Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome life. Welcome to a very tired LandriaOnka.com. I'm sorry, LandriaOnka.net. Which one is it? Landria Onkka on YouTube. I did get a lot of sleep last night, but I haven't been getting a lot. I've been working hard. I want to talk about the veil. What is the veil and what is density? And when I say the veil coming down, what does that really mean? What do you mean coming down? How is it coming down? All right, we have been on a lower frequency. We think limitations. We think of manifesting as something separate from us. We don't recognize our power. We don't believe that we are actually everything that's happening. You are everything that's happening. Everything that's happening is your thought and belief. That's it. It's you. Even me appearing in your, reality is part of you shifting into something different, which means you're probably raising your frequency because you're on here seeking that. It's starting to happen for you. What is the veil? The veil is simply the density on the planet. It is an energy that we've been in that is very low in its frequency. It doesn't manifest good things. It thinks on the level of separation. It's ego-based. It likes power in the material world. It likes material things. It thinks that those things are going to make it happy. It is never satisfied. Everybody's a threat to it. That is a veil of low frequency. That's all it is. And it's considered a veil because we all, as a collective, have been in that energy. So imagine you're in here and then it's the matrix, right? You decide to take the blue pill. Is it the blue pill that's good? I assume. I don't think the red pill's probably it. And you decide to wake up and you start to break through this dense energy. It's very dense, right? When you go up here, there's no veil. It's releasing into all the energy that you are, that always existed. You just didn't believe it. So you stayed in here in this world where you thought the world was nasty and that people are threats and that the government stinks and all these other things. You don't realize we're doing all this. We're creating the horrible stuff that's going on. We're participating in it. I just saw that my neighbors are spraying mosquito stuff. It's killing things. And stuff on their lawn. It's killing us. We're killing ourselves. There's no thought, oh, there's something I hate. I'm going to kill it. It's an insect. Let's just kill it. It's in my way. There's a mentality there still. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of cockroaches. But if I see one, I will make an effort on occasion to take it outside. I know that sounds ridiculous. I love spiders. I don't kill spiders. We do live in a world where there's some reality here that we have to deal with. I'm not expecting you to, be monks. They had a meeting about whether or not they should get rid of the rats in the monastery. They finally decided they had to. So you do live in the real world. I'm not going to discount that by a long shot. But the veil in there, all of those little actions, any part of that can start changing, starts to expand this. And then the veil falls off because the light is now shining. There's nothing confining us into this dense thought patterns. You're breaking through the veil of density, and the dimension of the third dimension is within that. We're on this now. The third dimension moves slow. It is not expansive. And so when you break through, you have access to all ideas, all abundance, all peace, all love, all giving. So you're not, if you're in here, you're trying to make things happen. And you can't because you're still within a dense world that's not expansive. When you break through out here, you're not trying to make things happen. You're not focused on how do I get the stuff. You're in here if you're thinking that. How do I get the stuff? And if you're out here, you're thinking, wow, what do I want now? What do I want to do with my life? How can I make this planet better? How can I help contribute to the collective to raise that frequency, because when you do it, you affect every single person, me included. What do you think I'm on a mission for? I want me, which is you, to go back up to the one, to total peace and clarity. I want me, everybody on this channel, to raise the frequency to where we have a thought and something appears. I do that. Do you do that? I'll have a thought and something will happen. It's amazing. Or not. We're capable of it. So, what's happening with the veil? It is coming down because the consciousness is expanding and it's raising. So what's happening is the veil is starting to lighten up, and we're poking holes in it, and there's light, and those people that are going out from the veil, going out, whew, you know, can you imagine like holes poking and beams, light beams coming out? That's exactly what it is. And then, so those people may be elevating to a much higher frequency. They're out here, and they're looking at the third dimension going, come on, guys, you can do it. And that light beam, which is still connected inside the veil, is that energy's picking up on that. It's picking up on it because it's still connected. It's like, you know, people start to think a little differently, and they'll go, maybe I'll get on a YouTube channel and start to watch about how I can raise my frequency. Maybe I'll start to meditate. Maybe I'll start to focus on just giving to others instead of all I can get for myself. So if you're having to ask these questions, you know, and you know you're in density, then ask yourself how you can raise your frequency, and that's through meditation, catching all thoughts, starting to behave, think, and act like the person who's awakened, who doesn't put themselves first, who puts others first, who's always giving through their thoughts, send light and love throughout this planet every single day. That affects your frequency. Got to do it because you really mean it. You can't fool the universe because you are the universe and you know what you are really believing and feeling and thinking. And that veil is lifting. And I don't know about you, but I felt a huge shift. It finally shifted. We've been going through all these transitional symptoms, and we still do. A lot of things falling off. So even though you guys are going through some struggles, things are falling off. Boom, boom, boom. And it appears to be negative. It's not. None of this is negative. Somebody had a dream, wrote in the comments, they had a dream that they committed suicide, and and of course, appears very negative in the dream. I said, yay! Somebody else didn't kill you. You killed yourself. It's the death of the persona of you on this planet. It's the death. You have to die before you die, right? I always like to say you have to die before you live. You have to let it go. It's change. It's just change. It's that person, that personality, that density. You're killing. You just killed it off. You're done. It's not suicide. It's the death of the old structure of what you were, and now you are the new one. That's a very powerful, positive dream. See, we're taught to look at that bad. Oh, it's suicide. Oh, it's bad. We're still in that mindset of human beings. That veil's coming down. You guys are killing yourselves. You're dying. That person that's unhappy, it's not working, that doesn't manifest beautiful things, that is focused on itself in that third dimension. It's all about me. What can I get? How do I do a mantra to get what I want? Is dying. Yay! Because that light beam that you are is poking through those veils, the veil, and going into the light of where all things are possible. It's about your frequency. It's about the light. It's about the love. It's about giving and caring. That is it. Everything else is a bonus. And I know right now you're going, no, I don't want to hear this. That's lovey-dovey. I want the money. I want the relationship. I want. Then you're still in the veil. And when you decide to give up that thinking, you relinquish it, That's surrender. Relinquish it. I do want all those things. I do. But I know they exist right now for me. What do I need to do to raise my frequency to one where it's not all about me? Because I am the other. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.